Hello Aries, welcome. This is your new moon in love reading. This is a general reading for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in some kind of a relationship. So we'll see what the cards want to say about all of that. So thank you for tuning in, liking, sharing, and commenting. I really appreciate it. So hang in there, because as the cards go down and clarification cards come out, it's really amazing how the reading really evolves into something that is more channeled. So hang in there and stick around and watch the reading. So you might be a cross watcher. This might be for you. Energies could be reversed, but we all know who we are in this story. Isn't that right? All right, so let's get this show on the road. Dear Universe, what messages do you have for our Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Some of you, I think, are pulling back. Maybe there's been a lot of recent arguing in the past between you and a person that you've been dealing with. And I think some of you might have just kind of like backed off a little bit, and rather than fight, say nothing. Okay, let's see. That's just part of that pre-shuffle. All right, so dear Universe, one more shuffle for our Aries in love. Messages for the greatest and highest good. Oh, let's do one more. Aries in love, messages for the greatest and highest good for your universe. All right, so let's see what your overall energy is. Oop, heartbreak. Well, see, that could be as a result of what it was I was feeling earlier about you being, like there's been a lot of arguing and you've kind of pulled back and thought, whoa, you know, I've been hurt. Enough. Enough is enough. Really crying some tears. And I think a lot of tears have been spilt. And it's because, you know, you were hurt. There could have been a third person involved, you know, or you found out that somebody was, you know, going out with other people. I mean, there was definitely some real deception here. Recent past, we have the Knight of Wands reversed. So the Knight of Wands usually, you know, is somebody who, you know, they're very, you know, I don't want to say in and out, kind of love and leave them. That would be the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups reversed. The Knight of Wands is more, you know, they come around, and I think they're around a lot more. It's not like they, you know, it's like they hurt you, but yet they still stick around. You know, it's just like, even though things went south, they haven't gone anywhere. But I see you being very single, or you making a decision to finally be very single, and that's probably another reason why you're so heartbroken. But there you are in the future outcome, the Fool. So all will be well in the end. You will have much confidence about you. So let's talk about this recent past of the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you were with somebody who quite possibly, I think you thought was more committed than they really were. You know, because somebody was going on, you know, looking elsewhere, you know, looking for love somewhere else. You know, but you moved on. I mean, because here you are in the present situation. It's like, you know, you're single. It's like, you know, I get this, you know, F you. You know, that I'm done. But it's like done but not over, because there's still some loose threads that have to be tied up. So, you know, you might have like won the battle right now and moved on, but there's more that needs to come, that needs to be tied up before this is closed. And I think you know what it is. And I think you know, your mind, I think it's one of these things, it's weighing on you heavy, of the last thing you need to do before you can really move on and be on your way. You know, but you're almost there. You're almost there. So that's a really great way to start, especially if you're recently coming out of a heartbreak. I think, you know, in the end, you know, it's not like, I don't feel like it's a surprise, but I think this last thing that's coming out, I mean, it's going to bring the house down. And that might be what is your reservation in actually dealing with it. But, you know, you're ready to end this. You're ready to close this door. It's like, you know, listen, I'm on your own. You're going to take off. I do believe that there's a lot of Pisces energy. So I'm wondering if you're with a Pisces or this is about a Pisces. And, you know, Pisces, I've been doing a reading for Pisces and a player keeps showing up. So I wonder whether you're one of these people who was messing around with a Pisces who was also messing around with other people. Because there was definitely other people involved. There's lying. Look at that. Popped right out. Lots of lying. Yeah. Oh, look. Maybe it could have been somebody else at work. This person was never committed to anything that they were going to say for you. I see that twice. You know, this is the King of Wands. This person was probably married. Especially if this is somebody in the workplace. This could have been a boss. Aries, you had a little like after work, cocktails, a little flirting, that kind of thing going on. You know, this person broke your heart because there was never going to be any promises. Person was doing their own thing, the free spirit. See, and I think for a lot of you, I think there was money involved. So again, I'm feeling like this was in the workplace and maybe like there are promises, you know, after hour. I keep picking up, you know, the door is over, the day is done, let's go have some, you know, happy hour, go get some cocktails. And things are promised to you that really were never promised. You know, Aries, it's one of those things. It's like, you know, you're a pretty face in the workplace. And yeah, you're probably really smart and everything else, but they weren't after that. They were just after a fling. They were lying to you. Lying to you. They were never going to commit to you. It was never going to be you and the boss. You know what I mean? I don't know who that was for, but that was a specific message. So here we have a lot of conflict. So there's a lot of heartbreak. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed. So this is feeling like you're getting what you deserve. Like people have been beating you up and you feel like, you know, you've gotten what you deserve. Well, you know, I think enough is enough. You got the point, right? So it's over. So that has to come to an end. So back to work. So I think it's time for you to start focusing again. You know, you've been wounded, you've been hit, you've been hurt. You know, you've been lied to. There's been a lot of secrets around this. There's been, and this could be, you know, this could be your partner who you're with. Maybe you find out that they're having an affair, and that's where all this anger and this conflict. You know, but we saw that at the very beginning. Again, the King of Pentacles reversed. This is a married person who is, you know, there's a third person involved here. And I think it's something, it's a work situation is what I'm picking up. You know, but so unfortunate because I think it was all brought on. You know, it was one of these things. I feel like all of a sudden you were in it so deep that it was really hard to just kind of, you know, walk away from this person because now it's like you're having an affair with your boss and you're at work and it's affecting things that you're doing at work. And, you know, now you're looking at other options because I do see you finally moving on. You know, because all of a sudden it's like you snap out of your pity pot, okay? All of a sudden you wake up and you're like, you know, I'm done. I'm confident. I can do this. I've got this. You know, you can move on. I see you moving on. Moving on and away from this affair. I just feel like you're in an affair, Aries. I'm sorry. I keep wanting to move away from that theme, but it keeps coming right back. You know, and this is something that, you know, you're never going to win at it. You're never going to win. You know, they might promise you. It's like, I keep feeling like this is somebody who is like, just don't worry, you know, one of these days, you know, we'll do this and this and this. And next thing you know, we'll be owning the companies and you'll be running it and you'll be my vice president. I mean, it's those kind of promises is what I feel like this person is trying to give you, and they're false. They're a lie. It's secrets. They're promising you everything you ever wanted, but it is a lie, Aries. Okay? So, keep that in the back of your mind. So, let's take another deck. Oh, let's do this one. This is a much lighter, happier, spirited deck. Because let's talk about, like, this new beginning that you have. Because you move on from all of this. So, let the tower fall. Okay, let this tower fall. Don't avoid it. You know, because once this tower falls, all of a sudden all your options start to open up, and I think there's something in it for you. So, you know, among the chaos, there's a bright light. So, I have to say what I see here with this Prince of Pentacles is don't go thinking that maybe there's yet one more way to make this all work. You need to put it to an end. Okay, you need to put it to an end, and you need to move on. You know, just move on. You don't need to be committed. Sometimes the Hierophant can also be like your corporation where you work, your business, your place. You know, break away from that, because I think that needs to come to an end. That's what these 3 cards are telling me. The Prince of Pentacles reversed, and then the Death on top of that. You know, put an end to this. You know, you can't keep coming up with, well, maybe if I just hang in there a little bit longer. No, no, it's not going to work. That's what this is saying. This person, the Lovers with the King of Cups reversed. This is who you are involved with. Somebody who emotionally is very detached, who really has no love for you. They're just using you. You're a pretty face, Aries. You're a pretty face. You know, so you've got to make a decision about this and move on. So the 7 of Wands, this is you, you know, you feel like you don't have, you're going to lose so much if you move on. And I think what this is telling me is that, look, there's like divine intervention. It's like once you make the decision to leave this whole scenario, this situation, you know, because this may be one of these things where you may lose your job. You know, or you may feel like that might be the direction you need to go, is to move in another one and look at other options, see what else is out there for you to do. And I feel like you get options, and it may come from friends that you know. They may all of a sudden have, you know, like, oh my gosh, you know, this person is looking for somebody just like you know, to handle the office. I mean, you know, you just need to trust, Aries, that you can stand on your own against this person. Okay, so if you're really in a real tight kind of office love affair thing that is really gotten to a place where you just have gotten to a point where you don't know how to get out, you can get out. Let the tower fall. Just put the cards on the table and move on. This is the advice of these cards. So that's what I've got for you, Aries. I hope this resonated. Stay tuned. Next week I will be doing readings for the month of November. So those will be general readings. So we'll see what the universe has to say for each and every one of you at that time. All right. So thank you for tuning in, liking, sharing, and commenting. Till the next reading, blessed be.